Wolfsburg at home to Borussia Dortmund, last year's champions. But they've still got one game on their mind. That's on the 25th of May. Wolfsburg, though, they beat Dortmund 3-2 in Dortmund's own backyard. Not many teams have done the double over Dortmund in the past year or so. Jurgen Klopp looking forward to a game against Dieter Hecking. Dieter Hecking, coach of Wolfsburg. 8 games unbeaten in a row. One more would be a record for him. We join the game in the 5th minute. The free kick expertly worked out. And of all people, it's Sven Bender scoring his first goal of the season. For Dortmund, he's not scored in 32 appearances. The last time he scored was back in May 2011, and you'll never guess. Of course it was. It was against Wolfsburg that he scored that time. So the early lead for Dortmund, that 1-1 last weekend against Bayern Munich, completely wiped from their minds as they got off to a flying start. Wolfsburg playing in the strip for next season, introducing it to the home fans. And there's no better way than introducing a new strip than to score in it. Olic gets it across to Ivan Perisic. Ivan Perisic, who joined from Dortmund in the winter, had a knee injury, found it difficult to get his place in the squad. Got an assist last week against Hamburg and gets his first goal against his old club for Wolfsburg in the 14th minute. And that's his 3rd goal of the season in total, but his first for Wolfsburg. And then just under 10 minutes later, another effort. Virinha very much involved. Perisic, good hit, takes a massive deflection off of Diego, and he scored again against his old club. Ivan Perisic, who played 42 games for Dortmund, scored 9 goals. And he'll be along with his ex-colleagues on the 25th of May. He played in some of the qualifiers for Dortmund in some of the early rounds of the Champions League. And they said, of course, there is a ticket for you, Ivan, even if he has scored 2 goals against them in this game. Then just 4 minutes later, Dortmund, shocked, being 2-1 down, were even more shocked. A corner from Rodriguez, Polak's header, Naldo gets the ball delivered straight to his feet, and the defender scores his 6th goal of the season. Dortmund nowhere in the game, 6s and 7s in the box, and Naldo, when presented with such an opportunity, makes no mistake at all. Just before half-time, another chance, and once again it was Wolfsburg making all the running. Diego, Rodriguez, Ivica Olic only has to beat Roman Weidenfeller, but unfortunately for him, the post just eluding him. Last season this one ended 3-1, but Patrick Helmes will remember it was 3-1 to Dortmund. Helmes suffering with a calf injury, unable to play for Wolfsburg in this game. After the restart, mistake from Lewandowski, letting in Medvedev, then Diego. He spies Jan Polak, and Polak could have passed to Perisic, but decided to take the shot himself. At this point, Wolfsburg very much in the driving seat of the game. Blaszczykowski had come on as a second-half sub, along with Julian Schieber, with that effort just on the hour mark for Dortmund. 67 minutes gone. Virinha, who had a very strong game himself, getting the ball to Olic, who also impressed in this one. Perisic looking for that hat-trick all the time in the world, went for the curled shots. Roman Weidenfeller exasperated by his defence. So close to getting that hat-trick for Ivan Perisic. 9 minutes to play. Free kick from Royce. Header from Mats Hummels. Some of the Dortmund fans in the ground thought that one had gone in. Just wide of the mark. And then, as if by magic, the game turned on its head. A mistake by Orlic. He wanted to pass that silky smooth to Diego. Gundogan gets it, puts it forward for Royce. Royce gets the end of his toe and lifts it over Diego Bernalillo. Bernalillo in his 163rd game for Wolfsburg, equaling the record of Klaus Reitmeier. But he won't want to remember this one. Seemed to hesitate, waited. And Marco Reus getting his 13th goal of the season. And then things were, in the classic phrase, to get worse. 3 minutes later, good build-up play from Dortmund. Reus sneaks in, and Reus hits the equaliser with just minutes on the clock. Malaga will know what Wolfsburg are feeling like at this point. The Dortmund fans with reason to cheer. Lewandowski and Reus just shadows of themselves in the first 80 minutes, but coming out of their shell to rescue a point for Jurgen Klopp. Just one game left apiece, but still Dortmund with their eyes on the prize. Final score, Wolfsburg 3, Dortmund 3.